Good afternoon and welcome to VAI's Coffee Talk. My name is Joe Ciacia. I'm the Vice President of Sales at VAI. And today we're going to talk about how an integrated digital marketing strategy can help you grow your business. In today's world, there's basically three ways you can grow your business. You can increase the number of customers you sell to, you can have those customers buy more often, or you can increase the average dollar value of each sale. Obviously, there's other ways you can grow your business through acquisition, mergers, but we're going to concentrate on these three ways and show you how digital marketing can play a role in helping you grow your business. Okay, so which digital marketing channel is the most effective? There are a lot of different things you can do with digital marketing. You can, obviously have a website, you can email for marketing or promotions or prospects, you can do search engine optimization, you can post content on social media or on YouTube, and there's a lot of different things you can do. But obviously, as you can see here, the most effective ones are email and the website. And those are the two we're going to concentrate on today. And in doing so, there's really three sets of tools that we are going to look at here from VAI that can help you create an integrated digital marketing strategy. So it's S2K eBusiness, which is your website, S2K Salesforce, which is your CRM system for your sales team, and the S2K Marketing Cloud, which is your marketing engine that can help you promote content between all three of these applications. Okay, so one of the key components of marketing automation is the ability for it to automate your email. So with marketing automation, basically it lets you send out emails without having to press send on each and every email. So there's a lot of ways you can use this. There's a lot of different things you can do, and we're going to concentrate on some of the things you can do today with promotions and new product announcements and just ways to keep your customers more informed about things that you're doing. Okay, so when you look at marketing automation, really what it does is it handles the right side of the chart here, right? It handles nurturing your customers, prioritizing the ones that are interested, and helping you sell more to those customers. Okay, whereas things like SEO and remarketing, those help you attract customers, but once you have them, this is where marketing automation can really help you grow your business. Okay, so let's take an example of what you can use marketing automation for. And this is a very simple example, but there's a lot of different things you can do here. So let's say you had a new product announcement and you want to send that out to your customers announcing a new product that you are now distributing. Okay, so what you can do is send out an email blast, right? And then based on how the customers reply to that email, you can automate follow-up emails. So as an example, if the customer ignores that email, you can wait a couple of days and then automatically send another email. Maybe it's an additional discount or more information on that product or the benefits of that product to see if they will click again. If they click on it, great. They will go and buy, and maybe you send a thank you follow-up email. If they ignore it again, maybe you just end the campaign or send another offer. Okay? On the top chart, if the customer clicks on it, and then let's say he decides to buy, then what you can do is if he buys the product, you can automate sending him a follow-up email with an upsell product. So you can say, well, you bought product A, product B goes with it, or here are other things that are related to that product, and that can be automated so that you don't have to worry about creating the email, knowing who buys. The system will do it automatically. And on the bottom chart, saying that if he didn't buy, if he clicked on it but didn't buy, you can almost follow the same type of path you did on the bottom, where you send him, some more information about the product, or maybe another offer, or buy today and get an extra 10% off, or whatever it may be. Okay, so this is an example of email marketing automation, and everything that happens here is all happening automatically through the S2K Marketing Cloud. And one of the things that can also happen, if you notice the bottom, it says lead scoring / notify the sales rep. And that's where the integration comes in that we're going to talk about. That any point during this marketing campaign, you can have the system automatically notify the sales rep to call the customer. So let's say it's a customer that's never purchased from you before. That right away might trigger you to have a salesperson call them and introduce yourself and introduce the product line. Or let's say if the customer does buy, all right, and he doesn't respond to that upsell. Maybe the salesman gets an email that says, "Please call this customer. He bought the product, but there's an upsell opportunity." So there's a lot of different things. If it's a new prospect or a new customer, lead scoring is basically keeping track of how interactive they are with this digital marketing, right? How many times did they go to the website? How many times did they open your emails? And one of the things you can do with that is give them a score. And as their score gets higher, obviously that's showing you that they have a lot of interest. So when they get to a certain point, that's another reason why you might want to notify the sales rep. Hey, this person's been to our website, 10 times. They've shopped around. They're not really buying, but they've been there a lot, so they're obviously interested. Let's have a sales rep call that prospect. Okay? All right. So what we're going to do today is take a look at these three tools, and it's actually an automated movie here I'm gonna show you on how e-business and Marketing Cloud and Salesforce can work together to really help you, sell more to your existing customers and really help you grow your business. So the first side of the fence we're going to look at here is the e-business side, and we're going to show you a basic example of the S2K e-business module using a fictitious office supply company. And we're going to show you here that the way we set this up is if it's going to be a new customer. And this could be an existing customer, but it's going to be a new customer in the example. And what you're going to see is when the customer goes to check out, the S2K Marketing Cloud notices that it's a new customer. So the S2K Marketing Cloud has cookies, and it's listening to your website to see if certain conditions occur. Maybe if they visit a certain page, or they go to checkout, or they abandon their cart, it can be listening to your website. And if something happens, it's going to be able to send them a marketing message right on the screen. Okay. In addition, it's also going to be able to email them something that they may want to take action on. So let's take a look at the first side of this equation, which is the e-business side. Okay, so here is the fictitious office supply company. And you can see this is the S2K e-business module. It's a great integrated shopping cart application for both business to business and business to consumer. You can see here the customer is shopping around. They're using the compare feature to compare 3 different products. And eventually here they're going to be placing an order for one of these units. Okay, so they type in the quantity, they place an order, and they're going to check out. Okay, you can see here that the S2K Enterprise gives them an upsell message about ordering another product that's similar. And what they're going to do here, as I said, is they're going to fill out the user registration. So this is a new customer placing an order. Now this could have been an existing customer as well. In this example, we're just using a new customer for this example. And then what you're going to see is after this user fills out their billing information and all the necessary information here upon checkout, the S2K Marketing Cloud is going to immediately pop up on the screen an offer to this new customer. Okay, and that customer is going to be able to act on that immediately. So what's happening, as I said, is the S2K Marketing Cloud is listening to your website. Okay, and it's looking for different activities and actions that occur. Maybe it's new customer registration, as you see here. Maybe it's something else that triggers this. Okay, but as soon as they hit register, watch what happens. You're new to Supply Depot. Take a 20% off on your first purchase. So that's S2K Marketing Cloud putting a break message right on the screen and saying, hey, are you interested in getting 20% off your first purchase? And obviously this customer is, so he's filling out the little form there with his name and email, and S2K Marketing Cloud is automatically going to send that customer an email. So before he checks out, he's going to go over to his Gmail account here, and you're going to see there's a message from Supply Depot saying, hey, if you use this promo code, you can get an additional 20% off. Okay? The customer then returns to his shopping cart, finishing the checkout process and entering that coupon code to get that special offer. Okay? So that's the first half of this. This is how Marketing Cloud can actually help you on your website, promote different products, welcome a customer, offer them as special incentives or discounts, maybe on complimentary products or something like that. So you can see how the Marketing Cloud system automatically did two things there. It sent the page break, and then it sent the email notification for them to get that offer. Okay, so let's look at the second half of this, which is the sales rep, right? So this is going to be a brief demo of S2K Salesforce, and the way we did this is we're going to show you how your sales reps can actually access S2K Salesforce on their mobile phone, because S2K Salesforce is a browser-based app that is fully responsive. So if you're on a phone, it'll respond down to the screen size of your phone. So the sales rep's going to sign on, and you're going to see how they get notified of that new customer experience. Okay, so here's the phone, and you're going to see that they get an SMS message that says, right away it pops up with "you have one new message." They click on it and it says, "You have a message from Marketing Cloud. You have a new customer, John Wick, that placed an order." Okay, so now the sales rep is going to go over to VAI Salesforce. Okay, they're going to sign on. So here is Joe signing on to S2K Salesforce. And you can see that under tasks, there's a new task to contact that customer. And if he looks at accounts, okay, he's also going to see that customer in his new account window. Okay, so he goes into his accounts. He can see what's going on with his account. He can see that John Wick has bought a new product, off the website, and maybe he wants to call them. He can, follow up here. He can, offer new products, and basically just upsell that new customer. Okay, so that's the sales rep side. So you can see how the marketing automation tool not only sent an email out to the customer, but the marketing automation tool was set up to actually send a task over to S2K Salesforce so that the sales rep could follow up with that customer. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at the third piece of this puzzle, which is really the piece that's controlling all this automation, which is the S2K Marketing Cloud. This is where you may have set up the original email or campaign, if you would, to notify customers about a certain product or promotion. This is also the place where you set up the marketing automation so that the Marketing Cloud is consistently listening to your website for any activity, and then again notifying customers of promotions and also notifying the sales team. So let's take a look at the S2K Marketing Cloud. So I'm going to sign on to the S2K ERP system, and from the S2K ERP system I'm going to use the hamburger menu on the left hand side and drop down to marketing and sign into S2K Marketing Cloud. Okay, so this is typically a tool that you will give to your marketing staff. You can also give it to your sales staff, but typically a lot of companies have their marketing managers do things like this, right? So you can see here that right on the home page, one new customer subscribed. And I'm going to click in, I'm going to look for that customer in the contact database, and I can see here's John Wick. And this is what he visited, so what pages he visited, what he purchased. I even have the total dollar amount. So the Marketing Cloud is tracking everything. Okay, it's tracking everything, what he did, and it's also showing you who and what notifications were sent out. So here's your notification tree. Here's your automation that was set up that said new customer, send them the promo. New customer, send a email to the sales rep for them to follow up on. Okay, so this is how all of this is controlled within the S2K Marketing Cloud. An S2K Marketing Cloud can be used for a lot of things, right? It can be used for a new product promotion, and then you can set up some automation on it. It can be used to monitor your website and track, pages people are visiting. So let's say you have a new product line and you want to be notified anytime someone goes to that new product page. Okay, so things like that are all the types of things that you can do with the digital marketing tool. Okay, so that's a brief example of how you can use an integrated digital marketing tool to really help you grow your business. And I encourage you to contact VAI and find out more about these exciting tools and how they can be used to grow your business